Good evening, folks, and welcome to the War Party Paranormal Radio Show, where we will discuss all things paranormal. Hear firsthand eyewitness accounts from fellow team members and special guests. Now, for lead investigator and your host, Eric Vanderlaan, and co-host, Michael Del Toro.
Hello, my paranormal people. We've been gone for a while. Took a break on July 4th. Seems like it's been forever.
It does.
Yeah, definitely. So my name is Eric. I'm your host of the War Party Paranormal Radio Show, and I'm also the team leader for War Party Paranormal Research. And to this way of me, I pointed it right this time.
Yes, you did.
My co-host.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. My name is Mike Del Toro. I'm an investigator with War Party Paranormal, tech specialist, and case manager, and your co-host. So, Eric, what are we getting into tonight?
Well, you said something new.
I did.
Yeah,
got a little promotion.
We got a new case manager right there. Got a little promotion up in the War Party.
The pay is the same, but more responsibility.
Pay's the same, but he's going to do a kick-ass job. So
awesome! Looking forward to it.
Yeah. So thank you everyone for signing on and hopping in. You're going to for listening and watching. We have a really good show tonight, and it's on the world's largest ghost hunt. And basically what the world's largest ghost hunt is on National Ghost Hunting Day every year. Paranormal teams from all over the world join up and stream their investigations live on that day. So we are honored today.
It's a huge event.
Very huge.
Sorry, Eric, I didn't mean to cut you off.
That's okay. So we have the leadership team. We have Rob and Michelle. And actually, you know what? Before we bring them on, I got a little something to show. So we did a little intro video. So let's share that. And here we go.
Let's do it.
By the way, special credit to Modern Mimes for the music. There they are, right below us. And Ernesto, one of our investigators, as you all know, his rock band is Modern Mimes. So they wrote that song. So we're not going to waste any time. And we're going to start out talking tonight about an amazing event. And you guys on the chat that are listening, feel free to ask any questions, because this is an event for you guys. It's for paranormal investigators. So we're going to bring up the leadership team and we'll start talking about it. Hey, Rob and Michelle, how's everything?
Hey, guys. Hey. How we doing?
Doing good.
So how'd you like the intro? Did a good job?
Okay, that was amazing.
Yeah. Who are we hiring? That was really good.
Keep Sarah, though.
Oh, yeah, no. Nobody gets her. But that's awesome. I can't even believe it. Seriously, great
Yeah,
job.
she sent me some stuff, and I tried to put some things together. I actually investigated the South Pittsburgh Hospital, so I had some photos and clips that I threw in there. I wish I had more from the other locations, but there you go.
It was really good. Thank you so much. I mean,
Yes.
My pleasure.
That was great. That's really great.
And thank you for coming on the show to More Party Paranormal Radio Show. We got a pretty full house here in our chat. And another person that's really special that I wanted to bring, because I always save the best for last, is our lovely co-founder, Scotty. Let's bring her on.
Hey, boss.
Hi, guys.
Hey.
Once again, congratulations, Mike, on your promotion.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
She's the boss, by the way.
It's always good.
Kinda. I'm the chief herder of cats.
That's right.
That's an important role.
Mm-hmm.
There always has to be a cat herder.
That's right.
So, Rob and Michelle, our team, More Party Paranormal, has been actually a part of the world's largest ghost hunt since it started. We're on our second location, and one day soon, we'd like to do 2 locations for the event at one time. So, get ready for that. We got a pretty large team.
Yeah, we definitely have the manpower or woman power for that. That's for sure. I mean, we got probably one of the largest teams in Florida, if not the United States. I mean, I think we're up close to 30 members.
Oh, wow.
Yep, definitely.
But maybe I can borrow a few for my events because
Take them.
Yeah, we got to talk later about that. We can help you with that for sure.
We can help you.
Yeah, we
Let's
do
do it.
events. We probably have 5 locations now where we do events, and we're working on another one.
We hold a lot of events all over, ghost hunting events where the public can come out and see us, see what we do, and show them that what we do is honest, legit, respectful, and spread awareness. And also the main reason that we host all these events is that we're a nonprofit. All the money goes to the historical societies for any of the money that's for tickets or anything like that, or any donations. And, we get out there where people can meet us. They can meet us face to face. So if they're having something going on in their life that's paranormal or they believe to be paranormal, we're here to help. And we do residentials and things of that nature. Hence the case manager thing. So, yeah. And, it's been working out really well. We have a really good turnout and get to meet a lot of cool people. And
yeah, we sell them out.
Really nice.
So we usually do pretty well at our events. We've been
Very
doing
good.
it for a while. So, Rob and Michelle, why don't you tell us a little bit about the world's largest ghost hunt for people that don't know?
Well, I guess I'll jump in and do that, Rob.
Okay.
I was trying to be a gentleman. It's rare.
Ladies
look at
first,
that.
right?
Actually, like you guys have stated, it's been around. This is the 7th year. This was something that Maria started back years ago of trying to show what real para-unity was about, but also historical preservation to a lot of the locations we all go to all the time. It started just, small, and each year just has grown. I think it was last couple years is when more of the live streaming was coming along. And this year, the live streaming itself, going around the world, is a huge task. And to be able to, be with our brothers and sisters from around the world doing the same types of stuff that we are doing. And we learn from each other, watching everybody's lives, different techniques. How do they do it? What do they do in the UK compared to what they do, in the Southern Asian areas and stuff. And it's been amazing to watch exactly how much it's grown. But this is one of those, there's teams out there that might not do events like we all do. They're just small groups, get together, go to certain locations. This actually puts them out there too, gives them, that promotion of showing, hey, this team is out there. And so if they do help people with private cases, they're getting their name out there.
Right.
So we don't just showcase the locations we're going to, helping the locations, but we're also putting a spotlight on other teams that might not get all the attention, because they don't have real, big groups and get a lot of live time. So it's a little bit of all of it. It's an amazing concept. It can be overwhelming, in the
Right.
back end, but you get stressed and you're about to pull your hair out. But when that day comes on that September 24th, when like this year, when it comes, we're all going to be biting our nails. But when that last team finally shows up, it actually does something for you. I mean, the accomplishment that everybody has,
Right.
and
Yeah.
able to see it. And the evidence that gets caught when we do the reveal,
Best
months
part right there.
the reveal is amazing because you sit back and you're like, did you hear that? Did you see that? I mean, full apparitions, EVPs galore. So, and sometimes it's just accidental, they're just throwing a recorder out there doing their thing. And there's a lot of teams, they don't have to make it an event. They don't have to sell tickets.
Right.
So a lot of teams thought the only way I can do this is, I have to have a place. I got to sell tickets. This is not something I do. But again, if it's a location that you want to do, but you know what? Even if you want to sign up and you want to do it outside, we also have people, in the UFO category. We need
Great. That's good to know.
You can sign up to be a sky watcher using
wow.
film. Do sky watching
Because
if you're
KGRA,
huge into cryptids and you want to do Bigfoot. So the world's largest ghost hunt is not just because of that. It's everything paranormal, because of the word paranormal. And we had sky watchers last year.
Oh, nice.
Some people couldn't get a location. So they actually, did something, in an open field, because that open field was known for a lot of like Native American stuff. So they were trying to get stuff, and they sat out in the field. So, we want to make sure people understand it's not in a little box. We can make it all work. And, we're here to work with you, and we want to make it a big success all around for everybody that's included.
Yeah. And like you guys get a lot of engagement when you guys do get them.
Oh,
and I
yes.
noticed like every year, like they're trying to keep it different and changing things up. I remember one year, and I don't know, Scotty, if you remember this, where I think they had people ask the same questions, like doing an EVP session. And
They're doing every year because there's a secret word, and never was there the secret word. And that's where the metaphysical team comes in, because they're trying to push it out to spirit. And then they want everybody at a certain time when they can't ask that to see if spirit will say it. And last year, working with the metaphysical team, was the first year the secret word came out, and it came out 5 times and 5 different locations around the world. So during the reveal, it was like, we were like, oh yes, we did it. And this year there will be a secret word again. And nice. It's kind of part of the bridge experiment. With that bridge experiment, that's kind of what we're trying to do again. And the metaphysical team is going to keep building up and making that happen, so they can pump all that out to all the teams that are involved, no matter what you're doing. And hopefully the secret word, I know Brian Cano is the one that normally comes up with the secret word. And like an hour before anybody starts, he'll just tell, like last year it was just, to myself and Catherine, that we're the only 2 people who knew. And when people from the UK, and I think it was somewhere, I believe maybe Germany or somewhere, got it the same word in a different language. So it was amazing.
What a cool experiment.
Yeah, it's an amazing experiment.
Do you remember what the word was last year?
Believe.
Okay.
Yeah. And it wasn't us saying it or the people. It was when they asked the question. Some of the psychic mediums that were out there and sensitives were saying, I keep getting this word, or we actually have them on EVP, because we did the reveal in Las Vegas last year. And to hear it at the different times was just phenomenal.
Yeah, that's awesome. Very, very cool.
Now, what about cryptids? Because we got a lot of people here.
Absolutely.
Bigfoot Annan.
Yes.
You might be interested in that too.
Honestly, I would love for anybody, because I've always wanted to go. I want to find Bigfoot.
I know some people down here. Maybe they can participate on that.
That's that is definitely on my bucket list.
We should. We got some guests that have been on the show, and some friends of ours that do cryptids and stuff like that. That
would be I think it would be an amazing twist because, again, para unity doesn't mean we all have to go out and investigate, spirits. I mean, everything
Right.
is on the realm of paranormal. So
Paranormal's not normal.
paranormal's paranormal. And that's
Mhm.
why I said if we have sky watchers, we have people that will do filming in the woods as they're trying to do Bigfoot or anything, we can make it happen. And we would love for them to join us. I mean, I
Awesome.
think it would be amazing to have a banner that has something to do with that. I
Heck
mean,
yeah.
it'd be
Yeah,
phenomenal.
definitely. I already know some people who might be interested now that you told
Yeah,
me that.
yeah, we'll talk to
And-
them for
Well,
sure.
if they definitely are, they just need to go to the nationalghosthuntingday.com and they can register.
Right down there.
And right down there, everybody, down there.
Yeah, it's run across the banner on the bottom.
And
And-
I guarantee Rob will do backflips or maybe the split if he gets something besides the haunted locations.
Can we document that?
I
Yeah,
can.
we-
That would be a great
really
document.
want to laugh. It should be noted too, it's tough probably to get reception in the woods. So there you can submit pre-records. We
Yes.
will accept some pre-records.
Oh,
So
okay,
if somebody
good
has a
to know.
great investigation out, out in the boonies there, and they don't have internet to stream it, you can do it. You can send in a
Awesome.
pre-record, and we'll get you
Yeah,
on
they
there.
did that in Greece last year because there were
Yeah.
some locations that, and the pre-records can come in, and we love those because we do fit them in with the live. So the pre-records are not like a day or later; it's the same day, and we put them in between the lives, so they're
okay.
getting looked at the same time everything else is.
Yeah.
So
Okay, nice.
I just want to ask you guys a question because the last 2 years I've been on the other side of it, right, in front of the camera or investigating during this. So for the people that want to watch it and they want to see what's going on, how is the format set up? Like, do you go to one area, you watch it, and then it flips from team to team every hour, or how's that work?
You have
Can you
different
explain?
channels or different streams at the
Well,
same time.
depending on, like last year, you guys know StreamYard went ahead and took it on. So when StreamYard did it, it was kind of the, like New Year's Eve, starting around the clock. So, we start in New Zealand, Australia, and you just work around.
Mhm.
And all of it was streamed on the National Ghost Hunting Day Facebook page. Now, this year we have Paranormal Warehouse and some real big hitters that are joining us. So we're actually going to be most likely in a couple different locations so people can see it. And those are some of the things that they're still working on.
Yeah, Daryl Marston's a good friend of ours as well, and that's really cool that he's doing all this as well. So that's a big shout out to him and Paranormal Warehouse and Dead Live as well.
Yeah, they're a tremendous help with this. So Daryl, we've got Applebox Video, who's really, it's a full production company basically. Yeah. So, we're working with Todd over there. We're still working out all of the details, but they have like legit streaming software and packages, and he probably needs to get another license or two. But and for the folks worried about the $50, that helps pay for that. They're going way out of their way and being super generous with us to make this happen. So they truly believe in it. But yeah, so they're working out all of the details now, but it sounds like there's probably going to be, 2 or 3 different channels, if you want to call them that people can jump to. It's really going to depend on how many teams we get signed up at the end of the day, however many channels they are to fit into the 24 hours. But these guys are top notch, and it's not me and Michelle and Catherine poking around, on a laptop somewhere hoping we get it right. So big shout out to Daryl and his crew for taking that off of our plates and making our lives way, way, way easier. Because now,
for sure.
Yeah.
Well,
paying $50 for a producer is nothing. I mean, that's a great deal right there.
It really is.
Yeah.
And all the advertising that they get out of it, right? Because Paranormal Warehouse is going to be pushing out all the banners as well. So that's another 500,000 potentials, people seeing your banner and learning about who you are. It's a huge deal.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And so you hear that, guys, everybody that's listening, if you go to nationalghosthuntingday.com and check in there, there'll be more details to come, so you can find out where you guys could watch it. And it's going to be very interesting. So Scotty, real quick question for you. You were one of the original teams to do the first world's largest ghost hunt. And you said that was at the Gulfstream. Tell us a little bit how that went, so we can see the difference from in just 7 years, how the technology's changed, how everything's changed, and the things that have changed with it.
Well, the first year we did it, Maria had the idea, and she had a bunch of friends, and we all jumped in, and I was the Southeast ambassador for the first year. And we got together at the Gulfstream and we did it. And at that point, the Gulfstream didn't have like a historic society or anything. So we did it, and we actually went to animal rescue.
Nice.
But there was no, it wasn't like all the live streaming and everything else. Cause I mean, we tried to get we tried to do videos and stuff and get in on Facebook, but it wasn't anything near to where it is nowadays. Because I think we did 2 years at the Gulfstream. Third year, we lost the Gulfstream and we went to a cemetery and did it. Nice. Because we still wanted to be part of it. And we still got excellent results up at Riverside. And
that place is hot.
Yeah, then we started doing it, at the Riddle House. So, I mean, we've been involved in it for years, but like I said, it was in the beginning, it wasn't anything close to where it is today. Now it's so highly organized and technical, and like I said, the $50 is like a drop in the bucket because it's nothing. It's nothing.
And the behind the scenes work that you guys must have to do is just it's probably so much work. I can only imagine.
Now, that's exactly
real quick. Is that $50 fee a one-time deal?
It's a one-time
deal. Right? Yeah, right.
It's just to participate, right? So each team pays $50 and they get to join, and they go and it goes towards the greater good.
That's right. And like I said, for the 50, you get your banner, which, as Michelle alluded to, I love making banners like 5 hours a day.
The artwork is really good.
You get the banners. Thank you so much. You get the advertising. You get the services of Apple Box and Paranormal Warehouse, and it really is a bargain. I know, and it's tough, right now with the economy and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's less than a K2 meter.
Well,
we tried to be
every year. There's been a fee every year, so it's not like this is something brand new that just popped up all of a sudden. But you're getting a lot more bang for your buck now than we did back then, because that was just trying to help Maria pay for all the stuff she was paying for out of pocket. Maria was really stepping up in early years, and she put a lot of money into this.
Oh gosh,
and now it's like she turned it over and she's letting like professional people who do this, which is something that's completely new. For the last couple of years, she's been like turning it over, and there's so much more involved now because there's so much more technology and advertising and everything.
Sometimes it's not what you know, it's who you know, right? And it's like about, and it's it's gone so big that it's too much for one person just to handle.
Last year we were over 180 teams around the world.
Wow.
So 180 teams to live stream on just StreamYard alone. Mm-hmm. And we had Maria at the Conjuring House trying to help produce that through the whole 24 hours.
Wow.
So, when we say we put blood and sweat in this, it is an actual thing. We don't do this. We don't get a paycheck like anybody. When you're in the paranormal, you stay poor if you're in the paranormal. Yeah. That's just the way it is. But the other thing that people don't realize either, after you register and you guys, registered, you become part of this core group that we have for just the world's largest ghost hunts, for the teams, for locations, for whatever. Mm-hmm. That core group is the support group for everything. We make sure we're going to have meetings. So when the meetings come on, people are able to come in. You'll have the production people there. Mm-hmm. We're also going to have Brian Williams again, who runs the RNG. because he watches, it's all the scientific part of it. So people are going to be able to see the scientific side of what they're doing too. And this is stuff you would be paying universities to
Right.
do. And he's done it every year. He's amazing, a great, friend of Maria's and ours. And so we're getting that piece in, and he'll be there to do it. Everyone, with their team, if they have sensitives and psychics or anything like that, our metaphysical group makes sure they're also engaged with what they're doing so they can keep collective consciousness going, because that's what makes the whole day go. So you got, everybody's getting a huge support group. You've got people behind. Every team has coaches that will be their coach throughout the whole process, the whole time, even the night of. So when we say, it's not just the production and the banners, you have, it's pretty much like Amazon of people,
Right.
that are actually behind you, helping you get something accomplished.
Yeah.
Even
And
if
Paranormal Warehouse and Daryl, this is what they do. They do it all the time. They do these live streams at live haunted locations.
And then you got people like me, Rob, and everybody, and coaches. We got so many coaches that will have, 4 or 5 teams that they're going to be taking care of. So when that team's out there, if they're struggling that day, whether it's for the live stream, they've got one person they have to contact. That one person will take care of everything instead of standing there going, who do I call? What do I do?
You guys always been good
You
at
get
that.
it all that. Yeah.
Never been an issue. And the one thing I like is you guys have a Facebook group. So we stay in touch year round. We're always talking.
Yeah. At the end of the day, you become kind of this big old family, right? Which is what this is all supposed to be. And, at the end of it all, if we can get money back to locations, that's the biggest piece. For me, I do events, right? And I see, and I know a lot of location owners and the struggles that they face every single day trying to keep the doors open for people like us to come in and do the crazy stuff we do. So it's really, really important that we give back to them as much as we can, which is really the whole gist.
Don't pay rent.
Yeah, exactly. They're not. I wish they did. But yeah, so
actually, I got a good story about that.
But yeah, so there's an army behind everybody that signs up. Sadly, a lot of people, and we're going to try to get all of our people some recognition this year or something. All the people on the participants team, the people on the promotions teams, they donate all of this time to help everybody that signs up, to help us get the word out. You people like you helping us out tonight, it's tremendously helpful. So again, thank you for having us on. It's really
thank you for coming on.
Thank you for coming. And also, this is after it's a live event. It's there, it's downloaded, it's on YouTube, it's embeddable, so you guys can share it and we can get it out there. People can rewatch and they can see exactly what's going on, because when we talk about it like this, I think it's a little easier for people to kind of comprehend exactly what's going on, like a round table like this. And also, real quick, I just want to give a shout out to Dantex 1973 there. He's in the chat group. He's a moderator for our chat, and he is awesome for the paranormal community as well. On his social media, he just kind of advertises and puts out the newest thing from different teams that are putting stuff out there, and he's a really good guy.
He doesn't talk about himself. It's the ultimate paranormal unity you'll ever see. All he does is talks about other teams and promotes them. That's what he likes to do. He doesn't want anything in return. He's an amazing guy.
That's
amazing. He helps us out. He helps out a couple of the other people as moderator and stuff as well. So he's a really good guy, and it's a great thing about our community and the paranormal community itself, and just it's so great.
We got a new promoter, by the way. Check this out. Let me show this. Where did it go? Oh, here we go. We got Captain KVJ. He works at a West Palm Beach radio station. He says he's going to promote it.
Yeah, another awesome big shout out to Captain for sure. He's always there backing us, supporting us.
He's a great guy.
Cool. I'm loving this little community here. I'm gonna have to come find you guys on Facebook.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, everybody they're here. Everybody's usually here weekly. They're awesome. They join in. and they participate, and
Awesome.
and a lot of other teams as well. We got Kindred Paranormal there, 305 Paranormal, which is part of our team. Supernatural Eyes, she's on our team as well, but she has her own
DJ
YouTube
Bombshell
channel.
right here. She's from Las Vegas.
Vegas. They owe me some money.
So yeah, spread the word out on the
money
West Coast. Yeah, and send out the word on the World's Largest Ghost Hunt to the West Coast. Get some
And
West Coast
not only for the
involved.
people that are in the chat, but big shout out to the KGRA Digital Broadcasting Network and everybody that's listening on the verbal side of things. It's also streamed out in multiple podcasts through digital radio and things of that nature. So if you guys are listening and you want to see when we show evidence, you come out and check out our YouTube or KGRA YouTube. It's War Party Paranormal YouTube channel, and you could see and listen and kind of see what we're talking about, some of the images that we're putting up.
So one thing I wanted, so Maria, we were talking about Maria. She's the co-founder of the World's Largest Ghost Hunt. Am I right?
Well, she is the creator of World's Largest Ghost Hunt. Yep.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
She also, honestly, is the owner of the National Ghost Hunting Day. So
okay.
She actually has both of those. I mean, and like Scotty said, it started off as let's make something happen and just letting it grow. I mean, I remember me and my team, when we started doing some with her, it was going over to the National Ghost Hunting Day Facebook page and hope that you could hit live and go on there. If not, she would write, "Oh, well, too bad. Hope you're having a good time." And then we just sent stuff in. But here's the thing.
A simpler time.
Fun that you just kept trying and doing it, but it didn't matter, because we were all in it for the same reason. Mm-hmm. There's this vision, something she kept growing and growing, just like a flower. And to watch it grow where it's at today, me and Rob and Catherine, we just hope we can do 50% of what Maria does. Because I started working behind the scenes with her the last couple of years, even though I had my team in there. I don't know how she even made it to that day, because I'm like, how do you even do this? I don't think she's real. And so when I did say yes, I'm like, oh, those are some big shoes I'm going to have to fill.
Yeah. Well, she's a big player in the paranormal field.
Yes, she is.
For people that don't know her, can you tell the people a little bit about Maria and what she's done and how she came up with this idea? Because we do lives on our own, but this is like at a magnitude you can't even fathom,
I'm not sure. Sometimes Maria and everybody, you guys might know her as Geister Maria Schmidt. She's also the owner of Mysterious Adventure Tours. So she has now taken the stuff that we do here on lives and is actually making tours out of them. I am, very grateful because I'll be doing a tour with her in October, doing the Witches and Phantoms of Scotland.
Ooh,
nice.
So she's bringing now this type of concept alive for people to be able to join and do all this. So Maria goes to bed one night, wakes up the next night or next morning and says, "Hey, I've got this idea," and throws it out there and says, "Let's just go." And it's not on a piece of paper. You just hold on real tight on one of her little shirt tails and just go. But she always makes something happen. I trust her completely. I've known her now for years. She's a dear friend. Mm-hmm. Every time she talks to me, somehow I say yes. I'm not sure why. I keep wondering if she drugs my coffee. Not sure. But
it's a metaphysical.
It is. It's the metaphysical. Yeah.
I want to tell you about my experience with Maria, because I've known Maria for probably 15 years. Wow. I met her. Her and Bob owned the Seven Sisters Inn, and I met her when I first went there. And I mean, Maria, I know she worked for like 2 years trying to get National Ghost Hunting Day approved. She's a bulldog. When she wants something, she's not afraid to work for it, and she's not afraid to keep on grinding. And to see her go from being an innkeeper, and then just now she's, to the National Ghost Hunting Day, to, world's largest ghost hunt, to now having mysterious tours and traveling the world.
Yeah.
And it's all because that's her vision. And, it's a tribute to her, but it's a lesson for us all. I mean, you can do it. She proved it.
She's 100%. I don't know her even half as long as anybody here. Somehow I ended up doing this. And, Michelle, when I saw Michelle,
said yes.
I did. I said yes because I
Your
hadn't
drink was drugged too.
I think it was, but I hadn't seen or worked with Michelle in probably a year or two, maybe 3.
Yeah.
But anyway, I got roped in and I got to start talking to Maria, and holy cow, she's just such an inspiration, not just about all this, but even with my own business. She'll call me at like 8 at night, 10 at night, whatever, since she has an idea for Get Haunted or for something I should be doing over here or over there. So she truly is a wonderful, wonderful person, and she cares about everybody and she wants everybody to succeed. But you're right, Scotty, when you call her a bulldog, like she does not let go. Like, and if I don't do something that she thinks is a great idea, she'll call and yell at me, and she has no problem doing it. It's great. I love her to death. And I'm truly honored to be a part of this and to know Maria. It's just been great.
Yeah, she's
Awesome.
very transparent, and so I like that she's very straightforward.
Sounds like somebody we know, right?
But that's the great thing, because even with teams, if this team comes out and says, we want this, this, and this during the world's largest ghost hunt, she's not going to sugarcoat it and say, okay, darling, let's do it. She's going to come straight out and say, no, you must be crazy, and you might want to try it this way.
Maybe that's why Scotty and Maria became good friends.
I could see that.
There you
I
go.
could see that. Yeah.
Scotty's a no-nonsense kind of gal.
You have to be. You
Especially
have to
with
be.
the spirits.
Yeah.
So I have a quick question, guys. What is there, and if so, what is it, the significance of the month and the day that is National Ghost Hunting Day?
Well, the date does change because it's always the last Saturday.
The last Saturday of September.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So this year is just September.
Is there any
24th.
significance there, or is that just kind of when it worked out?
That is what she picked. It's just, I think it was just one of those odd things of, this is how I'm going to choose it. This is what's going to happen.
Well, she picked the last Saturday. She picked the last Saturday in September because that way she'd have time to consolidate all the information to be ready by Halloween so that they could do the reveal.
Makes sense.
I'm just happy because it won't be as hot as if she picked August or July.
Yeah, right.
Here it will be.
Wow.
I'll take either answer. Oh, you're in Florida, right?
Yeah, it's going to be like summer. It's like one of the hottest times of the year. Hurricane season.
Yeah.
It stirs up the paranormal activity.
So if we have a little bit of a glisten when we're on the camera.
Don't give hurricanes any ideas, Mike.
Yeah, I don't do the heat.
That barometric pressure can stir things up. I'll tell you that.
Oh yeah.
But so I wanted to because I love the world's largest ghost hunt. I always get excited for it, and we always try to make it bigger than the previous year. And so for people that don't know, well, they know the locations that we do our events at, but we're gonna do the world's largest ghost hunt at Yesteryear Village in West Palm Beach. And for those of you that don't know, is Yesteryear Village is like a haunted village, and it's a museum. It's like a living museum, and they have all these historical buildings that were going to be demolished all around South Florida, and they moved them to this one location and made a village out of it and restored the buildings. And now the cool thing about it is that a lot of these buildings have activity, and the most famous one that we're showcasing, but we're not only going to show that place, which is the Riddle House. That used to be a funeral parlor that was used to sit at a cemetery, And it was featured on the show Ghost Adventures. Actually, Aaron had a 2x4 like get thrown at him in the attic
in 2008.
Yeah, and so we get a spirit there by the name of Joseph, and Joseph was a cemetery worker who was accused of stealing and got so upset that he went upstairs and hung himself. His spirit in the attic, and his spirit still remains there. And not only him, there was a little boy that fell out of the second story window from his room, and his spirit's there. And then you got to remember it's a funeral parlor. So imagine all the bodies that went through there, and maybe something stuck around. But I don't know, with these buildings getting moved to this one location, getting refurbished, and it seems like it's stirring up activity. And the thing is, the Riddle House,
literally like a paranormal
Disneyland. Yep.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah. When I was making your banner, I was like, I gotta look this place up because I saw the name and I was looking it up. It's just another benefit to what we do here with World's Largest. So yeah, I did a little bit of reading on that place. It looks really, really. It's actually making me want to deal with all of the heat and come down there. And
you should definitely come down. It's an open invite. We'll get you out there.
I'll get some cold mojitos ready for you to cool you down.
There you go.
Yeah, and we'll make that happen.
It's crazy because like we investigate, like when we go there and we hold events, we split the team up, and we'll have how many, like 4 or 5 structures open at a time, and we alternate.
6 buildings open.
6 buildings open where people can walk between, and we rotate between the buildings. And there's like an old school there that's got a lot of evidence that.
And the Riddle House is not the most haunted. There's other buildings there. Even it's the most famous, but it's
one of the most. I would say it's the smallest. It's a little pineapple processing plant.
Okay. Go talk about the pineapple processing plant.
So
I'm gonna let Scotty talk about her favorite part.
Okay, yeah, I had an experience at the Pineapple House, as we call it.
I like all of the buildings, and I mean the Bell House and the L Street House. I mean, I think
the Murder House
is probably one of the most haunted.
Which one?
Pineapple House, the Bridge Tender's house. We are probably going to have 6 houses open for World's Largest because I believe we're sold out at 60.
Nice.
Already.
Nice.
And we keep our groups small. We don't want too many people because we don't want to, corrupt, the investigation that we're doing. We want to try to keep it nice.
And if we let them just wander around, they'd all charge into the Riddle House because that's what they've seen on TV. They don't know that the other houses, the other places, the other buildings are as haunted, if not more haunted, than the Riddle House.
Yeah, that place is nuts. It's awesome for sure. And thank you, Scotty, for that location and keeping a relationship with them. And they're very nice people. It's awesome. So good job there for sure.
And after I tell Michelle this, then she's going to be coming down with Rob. So we're also going to change it up. And speaking about metaphysical, we do metaphysical things, not only like scientific. I don't know if you ever heard of table tipping.
Oh, yeah.
That's what we're going to be doing. We do that at our events. We have a medium named Maria on our team. And somehow she can channel the energy with other people's help, like just resting their fingertips on the table. It's like an end table to the point where it'll start sliding across the floor, start tipping over. And if you show a video and you tell people about it, they think that we're crazy until they actually go there and try it. It's like the most amazing thing I've ever seen.
Let's talk about that for a second, because I just had my second table tipping encounter. I just did an event in down near Gettysburg, PA, at a place called the Hoover House. And the first time I ever experienced
Pam and Steve.
Yeah, you know Pam and Steve. Okay, so Steve and Jim Wyrick were on that table the very first time I tried it, and I'm just like, how? It makes no sense. It's one of the most ridiculous things that you can watch. And then, so we just did an event there 2-3 weeks ago, and they were gracious enough to break the tables out for us, and it's just awesome. So, we did a whole night of Victorian era type of investigation. So we did scrying, table tipping, and seance and spirit boards, and it was just cool. It's really nice to put the equipment away sometimes and go, step back.
Definitely.
And we all dressed up, the part.
Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. So yeah, for people that haven't tried table tipping, go find.
You got to give it a shot.
Yeah.
So
the human pendulum too. That is amazing.
We use pendulums too, and
yeah,
dowsing
do
rods.
the human one. Have somebody in front of you and have them be the pendulum for you.
Ooh, I like that.
It is amazing, and it does work, and it blows your mind.
I'm gonna have to Google that and try it out.
Yeah, it is amazing.
Have you used trumpets?
That's where I was gonna go next. Tell them about trumpets, Scotty.
Trumpets.
Oh yeah, the trumpets. They go back to the spiritualism era, and they're basically just cones. And when we were in Casadega,
that's when we got inspired.
Yeah, and they were using the trumpets because back in the spiritualism days, they'd say the trumpets would levitate in the air and spit ectoplasm and stuff. But modern day, they're using the trumpets and they're putting them down. They're just putting their hands around them, and they will levitate a little bit. They'll also move around. So, that's kind of hard to explain too.
I think they also use them for you can listen through it and hear live listening EVP kind of because it amplifies the sound coming in before recorders, things like that. Yeah. So I just have to throw this out there because I am a techie guy and I'm more into the technical side of things than the metaphysical.
He didn't go to Casadega when we told him about the table tipping. It's like,
not because I didn't want to. I just had prior engagements.
No, he couldn't go, but
But
when we told him about it, he was like, "Come on, please."
I'm like,
don't insult my intelligence.
So Joe, one of our team members, he's a sensitive and 100% proven. I've seen some. He's a good friend of mine prior to the team, and some of the stuff that happens there is just unexplainable, amazing. But he showed me a video of it, and I was like, man, I don't know. I have to, So we did it one night at the Gold Coast Railroad Museum, a real open spot where we had guests there, and we were letting them try it and stuff. And I videoed the whole session, and I went back and I watched that video, and there's some spots where that thing's sliding across the floor at 5 miles an hour, just and people are running with it. It blew my mind, and it was, and I went and inspected it, made sure that there was. So hold on, guys, real quick. I'm gonna shut my big yap. I got something a little surprise for you guys. All right, so boom, there he is. What's up, Daryl?
Welcome, Daryl.
You're late.
What's going on?
What's up, buddy?
Man?
Welcome to the show. You can't get enough of us, can you?
No, man, I can't.
Oh, by the way, Daryl, Scotty next to you. She's our co-founder. Scotty, Daryl. Well, everyone knows Daryl.
Hi, Daryl.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Thanks for coming, Daryl. And I know you were busy tonight. We appreciate it.
Thank you. No worries. So what did I miss? And
we were just making fun of you.
We were talking about metaphysical.
Yeah. We're on table tipping right now, but we covered Paranormal Warehouse and Apple Box, all the good stuff.
Yeah. So real quick, Daryl, why since you're we got you here, and that's awesome. Thank you for stopping in. Tell us a little bit about Dead Live, because I know last time we didn't really get to talk about real briefly. So tell us about what you got going on there and how you're helping the world's largest ghost hunt.
Well, Dead Live, man, basically is a brainchild of Mike, myself, Chris Briggs, who's our other partner, Paranormal Warehouse, Todd, and Rich, who is my agent. And we put this thing together about 7 or 8 months ago, and we started, it started snowballing and picking up speed. The next thing you know, we're doing interviews for Pop Culture Magazine about it, and it started out as it's basically something we were just doing on Paranormal Warehouse as a live stream type show. Well, we just back in June, it gained so much momentum that we actually signed a developmental contract with a production company for it. So right now, that's what we're doing. It's kind of it's just sitting there right now. We're waiting to hear more on how the direction they want to go with it, the production company, and where they want to start pitching it, and what networks it's going to be on. So that's where we are with that. It's basically made up of myself, Mike Diamond, Chelsea Gill, and Corbin Bentley. So it's the four of us investigating, and then you got behind the scenes, you have Rich and Todd. Todd and Rich are both, helping out with the world's largest ghost hunt. We're all, over on Paranormal Warehouse side, we're all helping produce that. Very excited about it. I mean, I've always heard about the world's largest ghost hunt. Never been involved in it until, this year when when we were asked to, be a part of it with, when Rob kind of reached out to us, and it's very exciting for us because it's a new challenge, and we love challenges over at Paranormal Warehouse. I mean, we're so used to doing like ad content and things of that nature, where it's mostly edited format, where we do it for companies and things of that nature. But when you're doing a live stream, which is our bread and butter, that's what we came from. We started out doing live streams before people were doing live streams, almost 15 years ago, and that's where I was, actually discovered for ghost hunters doing, my American Ghost Hunter show. So it's exciting for us to be a part of something like this. It's kind of like going back to your roots and getting to produce it and help produce it, and working with some amazing people. The talent that's all on here on the video right now, and to all the people around the world who are going to be a part of this amazing thing that we're doing, where the whole world's coming together and actually putting out this live stream event for over 24 hours.
And, for the people that don't know, or, go check out Paranormal Warehouse on YouTube, on all the social media. They've posted some of the evidence that I've captured, our team's captured. They put a lot of the stuff out there from other teams, other stuff, and just some really good evidence. And obviously they have their own stuff that they're investigating, and they have a really big following. And I think that's awesome that, that you're embracing the world's largest ghost hunt and getting it out there too, with all your followers and everything that you guys got going on, and what Mike's got going on, and everybody. And you all, again, thank you for doing everything that you do. And I think it's a really good cause, and it's really neat to see everybody getting involved and excited about it. And it's going to be a really a great advancement towards more to come. That's for sure.
Yeah, I hate to interrupt, but I gotta do a quick break for compliance reasons. Michelle, you know about compliance.
I know a little bit about compliance.
So in about 5 minutes, people on the KGRA network are going to be moving on to the next show. But for those of you that want to continue to watch, you can find us on War Party Paranormal YouTube, War Party Paranormal Facebook page, KGRA Facebook and YouTube. You can continue to watch us. The other people are going to go to the other shows, and just want everyone to know that the KGRA Digital Broadcasting Network has some excellent shows. They talk about cryptids, UFOs, paranormal, metaphysical, all kinds of things. So go to their website and check them out. Check out some of their shows. They're pretty amazing. And big shout out to KGRA for letting us have this show. So
absolutely.
How'd I do, Mike? Did I give a good I covered compliant? Was I compliant?
You were fantastical.
Okay, sure. Thank you. Just want to make sure.
Oh, sorry about that, brother. So, Daryl, again, you guys, I mean, you guys have big plans with Dead Live and stuff like that. Are you guys gonna? I know you guys are behind it. You guys are helping promote it. You guys are helping with all the different things that are going on, different aspects, because this is what you guys do on a daily basis. Are you guys going to be participating and investigating during, for all our listeners and watchers and everything? You guys are going to be participating in it as well, right?
I'm glad you asked that. Absolutely. Rob and I, set up a very cool location called this little place. Maybe you guys have heard of it. I'm not sure if you have, named Penhurst.
Oh, just a little tiny place.
Oh, just a little place nobody knows
Yeah.
about.
It's only on my bucket list.
We actually got the place as long as we want to actually broadcast from there and kind of make it one of the home hubs. And myself, Rob, Chelsea Gill, and Corbin Bentley will be there, the four of us, and putting out some amazing content. And for the people, and that is actually the opening weekend for Penhurst, their the haunted house they do for the public. And for the people who are listening who are going to be there, I'm actually doing the VIP event, so I'll be investigating with the VIPs who want to do that night. So I'll be breaking off at some point and doing that for a couple hours, but I'll be going live, man. I can't wait. It's going to be exciting.
Heck yeah, man. We'll have to catch it after the fact, that's for sure, because I'll have to watch it, check it out. That's awesome. So guys, real quick, back to one of the other questions I had for you. Again, are you going to be streaming? Like, because I remember before you were saying that, there's 30 something teams and there was up to 100. Are you going to be streaming like everybody live, or is it going to be like kind of switching? Like how's that the format?
It's throughout the day. Like people do it for about an hour, right? Or a couple hours.
1 hour. They all have time slots.
Right. People will pick slots, and it's usually based on their region, right? So you don't want people on at 3 a.m. their time. So, some people might, but yeah, they'll pick their slots as we get a few more teams signed up here, and then we'll start filling in those slots, and they'll be able to promote their time slots and get the word out. So yeah, it's going to be cool.
Also, we're watching too that Rob, myself, Chelsea, and a couple other people will be at the Gettysburg Bash promoting the world's largest ghost hunt. That is in August 19th, 20th, and 21st.
Yeah.
That's going to be exciting. We're going to be there. We'll have a table set up for people, for the team to sign up to get part of the world's largest hunt. It's going to be an amazing time. Great time.
And Daryl, you're going to meet Scotty. She's going to be there. And I'm going to try to make it as well.
All right, Scotty. I can't wait.
Yeah, it's going to be good, man.
We'll talk about Penhurst while I'm there, okay?
Absolutely.
She may not do the Riddle House. She may just stay with you and do Penhurst.
Maybe she'll stay there.
Maybe.
Rob's coming down. He's doing the Riddle House. He's going to do metaphysical stuff. He's going to drink mojitos. We're going to keep him cool.
The cool thing about Penhurst, everybody, a lot of teams have done Penhurst, a lot of shows have done Penhurst, but Penhurst has just recently opened their third building. And that's the one building we're definitely going to be.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Yeah. Untapped resource.
Yet we got access to it from my buddy Jim, who runs Penhurst. And big shout out to Jim. Thank you. And plus with the other buildings like Mayflower and the other locations that are on the property. But it's going to be exciting because I have not been to the new building yet. I'm very excited about getting in there and investigating with these guys.
Nice.
There's nothing like that, especially an untapped place where it hasn't been investigated and pounded so hard. It's definitely gonna be interesting to see what you guys pull out of there. That's for sure.
Oh, it'll be good.
Raw paranormal.
Yeah, in the moment, no narrative, no editing, on the moment.
Very, very cool, man. Also, real quick, again, going to throw it out there, nationalghosthuntingday.com. And then you click on the hunt, and that's where you could sign up, and that's where you can find information about watching all the other teams and all that fun stuff. So it's right there. It's going across the banner on the bottom of the screen. And for anybody that's listening with last minute there, so it's nationalghosthuntingday.com. And you know what? I might throw something on our War Party Paranormal website about it as well. So stay tuned for that. I'll put something on there and I'll put some links over. So if you want to go to that, check that out here soon. We definitely appreciate it. Daryl, I know you were super busy and we really
thanks for coming. Really appreciate that.
For coming.
Guys, I wish I'd had some time, more time to be on here tonight. I apologize.
No worries.
In-laws fly in from from Belgium just yesterday, so it's kind of been crazy. But yeah, I appreciate it, and I can't wait to see everybody out there at the world's largest ghost hunt on September 24th, and everything else. Especially with all the stuff that Get Haunted's doing, and all the amazing. We got some events coming up as well with Get Haunted, so it's going to be an exciting rest of the year on into next year. So good times, guys.
Absolutely, we're all looking forward to it. That's for sure.
Keep an eye out for War Party Paranormal. We'll be doing metaphysical and some little paranormal research as well.
Just a
No
little bit.
mojitos. We need more mojitos.
Yeah, what about the
And
mojitos,
we're gonna
man?
have pictures of mojitos for Rob and
Oh,
ourselves.
Pictures.
So
Thank
Michelle
you.
and Rob, do you have any last words that you would like to say?
Oh my God, I feel like I'm going to the chair.
No, you are.
Well,
No,
it is a
just-
paranormal show.
No, the one thing is, and they've just seen, everybody's kind of just seen what's going on here. And just, to let everyone know, you do have so much support behind you, why we're getting this. And, I know Daryl and his team, well, when I was talking about the whole going into, the core group after you register, they're there to answer questions. When we start talking about the production side, everybody's going to know what's going on. And like I said, it doesn't have to be all about the ghost hunting. You bring on Bigfoot, I'm saying, and UFOs, bring them on. It'll be amazing, because I would love to see some of that try to stream at night.
Oh yeah, and our producer Bill, his Facebook name is everything is Skywatcher. That's what he does. That's what KGRA Digital Broadcasting Network is. It has a huge UFO community, and Cryptids. Actually, MUFON actually has a show on this channel. So
what we're gonna do is we're gonna reach out to our producer and see if we can get you on the other shows that are on the network to spread the word out.
Absolutely.
That'd be great if you can get some cryptid people, UFOs. That'd be amazing.
I say, if you're going to go big, you need to go real big. So I say, let's bring it all in.
Yeah. What better platform than
Absolutely.
Yeah,
that's for sure.
I would just like to say thank you to you, War Party, Daryl, for responding when I threw that call out there. It's really cool to see everybody kind of coming together. This is super. Yeah, it's super important, and I'm just proud to be a part of it and to work with such great people, and just for you guys to take time out of your schedules to put us on here. Really
absolutely,
appreciate it.
And as are we. So real quick, we're going to end up wrapping it up here in a couple of minutes, but I wanted to throw this out there. Anybody that's watching that has any questions, we got a few minutes. We could do that, and then we're gonna call it a night. So if anybody is in the chat that has any questions for any of our guests here or us as well, happy to do that.
And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna tweak that video a little bit and send it to you guys.
Okay.
And so you guys can share it. And what I'm gonna do is also, when we do our shows up until the National Ghost Hunting Day, we're gonna do a little commercial, little info commercial about world largest ghost hunt, so we can get the word out there and try to get as many groups as possible.
Thank you. We need it.
So to answer the question,
Daryl's like, come on, we got enough already. Just teasing.
Real quick, to the answer to the question that popped up on the screen here for one of our guests, if you want to check out MUFON's show, you just go to KGRA DB YouTube channel, and all the other shows are there as well.
Yep.
Facebook
and us
as well. We're there.
Yep. Definitely.
Very cool.
All right, guys. So let's roll the outro, and thank you again, everybody, for coming. Absolutely, and thank you
to everyone in the chat for participating.
Absolutely,
we appreciate you guys.
Yeah,
I'll see you guys in Gettysburg.
Yeah, we'll be waiting.
That's going to be another really cool thing. I might make a little last minute pop in there. I don't know. I'm trying to see.
War Party has a table. We'll be there.
All right. Cool.
All right.
And Scotty, thank you for coming and being the most awesome co-founder any team could have right now. So I need to let you know that.
Thanks for the promotion to case manager.
My team is a dream. I love my team.
Oh, Daryl, you missed it. Mike got promoted.
Oh,
Yeah, I didn't get a raise though.
No extra money, but more recognition.
Hey,
Yes, but you have all the prestige we can give you.
There we go. Perfect. That's all I need. Thank you guys. Thanks, Daryl.
Thank you.
thank you guys.